Welcome back to the campfire. We are here in the long dark on Great Bear Island. We're going to take a look around and do some work here. Explore this electric dam a little bit. See if we can't get, and we might get lucky even and have some tools. I don't know. This is usually a good spot to look in. I should preface. I don't have any actual knowledge on where things might be. Since the loot table changes. This used to be a good place. So we might as well just take some time and search through here while we can. I do notice they changed how bright this place gets. Now much darker. Oh yeah, we can load up on water.
Drop something.
Not that overly. Definitely don't want to take on too much more. Well, let's let's start stairs first. Waste all of our lantern fuel, but time to look around. Yeah, no. 7 minutes. I'm not gonna do that with the lamp. Oops. Okay. There we go. Hold the button this time. Come on. We're running out of fatigue. We were running low on books. This is one of those locations where it kind of makes sense that if we're already here to do the in-depth investigation. There's no point in using up fuel, torches, or matches to do a cursory glance and come back later. We'll end up probably coming back later and looking anyways, but for the moment, we're going to take a fairly serious look. Just because it does make sense. Okay. Nothing immediate. Obvious. Anything at all. more recycled cans. And we just left a bunch in a cave. Okay. Head back downstairs then. Missed a desk. Oh yeah, no, that is a lot darker than I thought it was going to. Okay. Take a look here. We're just gonna do the top floor this time around. The upper areas. And we'll go to cabin and sleep. Then we'll come back for the rest of it later. I mean, if we found bedroll right here before we leave, I would just sleep here instead of trudging through the snow. And I don't think there's anything over here. Texture looks so much like the bedroll. Okay. I love that there's like 2 or 3 different workbenches in this place because, yes, that feels logical. But at the same time, you're like, why so many? But it is a power plant. Of course, there's a few. Look at first turn this off. Oh, hey, we can actually see rather well right here. This $54. And one. Try not to go too fast. There we go. Of course, I keep forgetting to hold the button down. Gunpowder. Well, not super useful, but at the moment. Did we not pick up some lantern fuel use? fuel this. While it's light in here, light-ish, it will not be out here.
Something's making me feel really tired.
Oh, I know you're tired. Ran out of fatigue. Energy, whatever you want to call it. The fatigue meter. Anything? And then, maybe. Really not much here, huh? Maybe the downstairs will be more fruitful. The lower dam. We were in there for a little bit. Didn't think we were in there that long. And that becomes a decision to make. Do we go to the dam or do we start moving along through the rest of the place first? Thinking we should probably explore the rest of Mystery Lake just so that when we do come back here we can do it intending to go to Pleasant Valley. Okay. Get water and some calories in. Fill her up. And I do it that way because you can get about 6 to 7 hours with full water where you have to wake up and drink some more. I think 7 hours. No, 7 hours isn't pushing it quite. 8 or 9 might be. Keep a couple more. The early morning preparations. Need to drop a few things down. Boots. Spare can. Down here. Leave one of those behind. Those and let them start to foment. Get ready for us, yada yada. Anything else we can drop? Need to make forages. Okay. It is blusteringly cold out here. Grab a mushroom. That way we have the antibiotic tea we can make. And we've also got burdock root for that. We're gonna head this way down and through. Check the hunter's blind and the cave. I think it's Dave's last resort or something, or Dave's last respite. I can never remember its name properly. Grab a couple of these cattails on our way through. Wind is dying down.
Can't feel my hands.
If we need to, we can always stop and light a fire. Warm up. Hello, little dear friend.
Die if I don't warm up some.
Push him in front of us in case there's a wolf over there. Come on, keep going that way. No, 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 no. Turn around. Rock is a good second deterrent. I hear it. No, that could also be as far as over in the river where the deer just ran. Wherever it is, it just attacked a rabbit. Right there. Alright, we're not going to the hunter's blind. Not yet, anyways. If the wolf, by the time we come back out of here, Alan's Cave, that's the place. Anything here? No. The wolf is coming over this way. Well, let's get moving on before it gets whiff of us. Weather's turning rough. We will probably be fine, but I have a general idea of where we're going. Visibility's not that bad yet. The other advantage is that, unless that's changed, wolves tend to disappear when a blizzard happens. And it could very well have changed, why I haven't been too risky about moving. You know, running through areas where I know wolves generally frequent and being like, ah, yeah, here I am. Try not to do that. How many cattails do we have? No, we're loaded up. I could probably start leaving a few behind, grab them later kind of thing. because normally sometimes there's wolves up here on the lake. We're going to skirt immediately to the right. One, so we don't lose, you know, where we're at in this terrible visibility, but two, just, I mean, it's one of two possibilities. The wolves are usually at the, you know, in the middle of the lake, or there might be one over here. So if there's one over here, we can deal with it enough. Pull out a torch or a flare. Okay. I forgot how many cattails were on the north end of this lake. With the weather being what it is, maybe I should just screw it and stop picking them up. Not that far from shelter. Like the concept of won't pick every single one up is if I'm on one side of a river and they're in front of me, yeah, I'm gonna grab them. If they're on the other side, well, I'll wait until the next time I come by and go that way around. Okay. Here, and there's shelter. Beautiful morning to be here. Immediately catch. Yeah, oh hey, there's that cooking skillet. Up that salt, flour. Potato. Cooking pot. The potato. Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew. Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew. Oh hey, magnifying glass. That is handy. We can now light fires without using any of our matches or starters on a sunny day. But only on a sunny day. And we don't use this as... But we will stop over. Sometimes you find a hook there, but it's always hard to see. I know some people use Trapper's Cabin as their where they're going to live. Some people use this place. I like this spot, though I wish I could remove the corpses. We don't need cabin. Take the cooking skillet, put it upstairs. Search the drawers. We will drop a few things here. Particularly yet another 20 cattails. Keep the hat on. Those away, put that. Torch, clearly.
That did it.
Sticks. Pieces of coal. Some generic food here. So I'm not. Cooked elegant porridge. I love the sound of a knife being, used to chop things. Doesn't make any sense with what we were cooking. Right? Alright. Open this was. Hi, Greg. I was hoping that there was like gonna be the bedroll here. There was no guarantee. Okay. Yeah, now we're down to 1 tin of river oats, which we'll keep on us. Okay, and while we're waiting for that, we will read a book. And then drink some of this water, put it down a bottle.
If I can drop any of this gear.
When we finished reading, it also means we leveled up. I believe. Oh, we also leveled up cooking. Plus 10 calories for any cooked item, and then mending. Plus 65% chance of successful repair, and repair time decreased by 10%. Both are very useful. It sounds like the temperature, or it sounds like the wind is gone, or at least not as high. Temperature is also pretty good. We're not immediately freezing to death. We'll take the time to go and explore a few spots. We'll have to go to that tower at some point. We're gonna go up to this cave up here. And see what might be here. Yeah, never mind. Too high up. Alright. Fine, it's fine, we're getting there, we're getting there. I don't need the... Take this with us. Blue book, okay. Well, at least he went out reading. Nothing else in here, but take what I get. That memento key is somewhere. what I was talking about earlier. The wolves could be out here. About that, my mic got muted. By my own poor choices, I'm sure. Pay attention to did I unmute it or not. Oh well. Basically, I was talking about mountain goating down from there and how maybe not the... It's not the consistently best choice. Sometimes it saves you on fatigue and sometimes animals like wolves and bears like to be at the very bottom of those steps or the ropes. So it's sometimes a better option just to climb down the mountain slope. Let's take sewing kit, right? I don't really expect much, but hurt to take a look. Our old nemesis, the bear. Just walking straight for that cabin, knowing I'm... Going for the cabin? Guess we're going this way then. No. Not ideal, but oh well. We'll ignore him. We'll come back and visit that place if we... when we need. Nothing left. Matches got wet. I'm down to a couple of tins of peaches and a can of pop. Don't know what to do. Want to go, but where do I go? Those wolves. Those wolves. Scratching at the door, pawing at the windows, waiting. A dull knife, a rock, a length of rope. It's like one of those jokes that you hear about when three guys walk into a bar and the bartender says, "Hey, you can't bring rope in here," and something about afraid not. Something. I mean, some of these notes are really uplifting. A lot of them are missing. Understandably, I mean, this isn't exactly a... Some are rather dark and depressing. Have anything more on it than... Go around to the side. Don't think the guy from the note made it. Cattail. Just a have excess food. Eventually that excess becomes not enough. Or not an immediate problem. It's the book.
There's gotta be something useful in here.
I don't know what I use. Cloth. Tired of walking in places and coming out. Take the cloth. This is a yeah. Sing it. Have the time. Probably make our way over to I was thinking there. Flipping around. Plenty of time, and the weather's actually outside. Prep to either make the run down to Forlorn Muskegg's for down to well go. all that way. We go down to the Forsaken Airfield. Though we could... and that's the hard part. We could go up to Milton, up to Hush River Valley. Figure we might as well go down to Milton. We're down to Broken Railroad. Depending on how we are when we hit there and do our forging, make the decision to go further down or come back up. Make the trip late. Wrong way for Pepper's cabin. Check if there's... I didn't expect there to be anything. Same as hoping. Because of that campfire being there. And over. It's not going to let us. I can go up the other side. It's ridiculous. Steve. Really? Because I just wanted to go up a hill. Sprain your wrist, Walt. Get the idea is that you slipped or something. Some of the... Eat a little bit. To the cabin. Backside. Weird how this game treats some of these hills as ledges. Any little ledge. It's getting thicker. This way. Get towards the Forlorn. Oh, shut up, Will. Wine and cry so dang much. Also, scavenging materials that keep us alive. Stop all the... Sometimes you just gotta grit your teeth and accept what you have and make it work. I understand that that sounds so much like pick yourself up by your bootstraps, but no, it's when you're in a terrible situation. Now the world's gone to frozen hell around you, or for example, and it's either scavenge what's around you, take whatever you can that's useful, and make things work. You have to pay for it later if you have to make it up to somebody later, you know, future. But in this case, in the game, there's nobody around you to do these things. You know, you just do what you have to do and deal with any potential consequences later, whether there are any. In a situation like this, in this game, morality goes out the window when it comes to personal property and trying to survive and make do. Should not really be worrying about, am I stealing somebody's thing that's clearly been abandoned? Because they managed to get out of here. It's more, how can this help me survive? Either to escape yourself or to continue on. That should be the only real question you're asking yourself in this situation. And if there were other people around, that's when you start asking the moral questions. You know, is this somebody's? Is this already claimed? Does it belong to somebody? Do I need to trade for? Do I need to negotiate diplomacy? Are they attacking me anyways? What do I have to do now? That's where you end. But when you're by yourself, like in this game, morality kind of goes out the window. Whatever you have to do to survive, and let it be between you and whatever god you believe in. Say if you can make peace with it, I think your god could. Sprint. Running low on plates. There's the barn that's opposite of the cabin. One cape. Hey, the moose is out over here. Now we know one of the spawn points. We'll just do our best not to piss it off. Because that moose will do some damage if we upset it. Firewood here. On that moose is upset now. Ready to charge. And it's charging away. Oh, that was a heart attack moment and a half. make speed over. He's wary. Should be alright now. Should be alright. Game throws you for some loops sometimes, but
I'd lay down right here if I thought I'd ever wake up again.
I wouldn't ever get up again. We're safe here. Got another heavy hammer. Hammers.
I can use this.
So that was. I really should have been slowing down a lot sooner. Somewhere. Oh well. Oh, nope. Okay. We did not ever make it back to 0 on that one. That is awesome. Can of gunpowder. I'm gonna put these away. Put some of these here. Different pieces of tin. Put that in. Some space. Clothes? No, not that I see. Keep the food and water on us for now. Those away for the moment. Let's pull out this so that we can get a good look. Staying here for the night anyways. We could just look and search in the morning. And this. You won't remember me. The world doesn't stop when the lights fade. This is how it begins. Stay calm. Observe. Survive. Your father saw this day. Don't believe what you hear. What he did was for a far-off dawn.
Anything right now.
Maybe you can recall the fire. Your father understood that we dance for our children's children's children. My dear, one day you will feel the voices rise in your heart. Enter a cave and stand until stars appear. Climb the highest peak. Sing when the brutality hits. I'm here with you. The winter winds can only get so cold. That accelerate. That one is a little unhinged, but also I still like it. A little unhinged. Slightly. Value. Except for the hammer, which is of great value. And not Walmart brand, just great value. I think the first thing I would do is take that hammer and try to secure whatever is rocking and knocking against the walls. Where's... Or... And with that, I think we have hit a good stopping point. Thank you for coming and joining me by the campfire. If you like the video, like it. If you think I can do better, leave a comment in the comments below detailing what I can be doing differently. As always, thank you for coming and have a nice day.